Convex goes in. They're all set. And away they go. Zimba Warrior broke smartly, sets off for the lead. Storm the court on the far side. Convex. Favourite Garth is tucking in behind them in the blue colours. Veteran up alongside of him. They're in pretty tight out here. Witch's Vow is last. They head to the half-mile pole, Storm the court, Zimba Warrior, but Veteran wants to go on, and Mike Smith allows Veteran to stride along. Veteran, the new leader, into the turn. The favourite Garth is in fourth position up alongside Convex, Witch's Vow last. They come to the 5/16ths, and Veteran leads it 3 parts of a length to Storm the court. Zimba Warrior in behind that. Garth at the rail. Now Garth is tugging away, wants to run, but Garth has nowhere to run in the blue. Can Garth find somewhere to go? Oh, Dream Run at the top of the lane. And the seas just opened up for Garth, and he bursts through to the front now. Garth, the new leader. He has to kick on, though. Storm the court is making him run. Zimba Warrior on the outside. Garth, Storm the court. Storm the court has come back at the favourite Garth, and Storm the court's going to win it. Storm the court has beaten Garth. Zimba Warrior third, Witch's Vow was fourth. Through to the outside gate. Wrecking Crew going in. They're all in. And away they go. Breaking a little sideways, 8 rings, and Storm the court just slightly bothered at the start. They're all lining up on the lead here along the inside. Oh, losing the rider. Here was the favourite. 8 rings just ducked in sharply. And lost the rider there, and also going down was the rider on the 1, Storm the court. Both horses are okay. The horses are up and running. One rider is on the ground. I do believe it was Drayden Van Dyke. Not to say anything's wrong with him, but the other jockey was up and running around. They run past the half-mile pole, and Garth is the leader. 4 left is right there. Ginobili comes through down at the rail. Nucky is on the far side. Here's Defense Wins the grey down at the rail, and Wrecking Crew on the far side. Only 3.5 lengths covers them all. They run past the 3/8 pole, and Ginobili along the inside. 4 left is right there between them. Nucky on the far side. 3 of them in a line. Here's Wrecking Crew in the white cap coming to take them on. Defense Wins the grey is in with a shot down at the rail. Garth, something wrong with Garth today, just didn't fire at all. They come to the top of the lane now, and Nucky on the outside, Ginobili at the rail. They're both in tight quarters here, a little bit of contact. Wrecking Crew is running on. Defense Wins, gonna get shut out, gonna have to go around them. Nucky's in front by 2 all of a sudden, and it's Nucky drawing away now, and Nucky's opening up. Nucky has won the Run Happy Del Mar Futurity clear. Wrecking Crew will get second. A 1-2 here for Peter Miller. Third will be Defense Wins, and then Ginobili.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the American Pharoah. And 8 rings is hustled out to take command at once. 4 left, American Theorem up close. Storm the court is hustled into contention. Nucky is on the far outside, has to go 4 wide into the first turn. Just behind them, Express Train is down toward the inside. Defense Wins is in a little bit tight between horses. Collusion Illusion is second to last, and Shoplifted trails. Around the first turn, it's 8 rings in front. It was a narrow advantage, but he lets it out a notch once again with 5.5 furlongs to go. John Velasquez puts the gas down, and it is 8 rings opening up 2.5 lengths. American Theorem is in second. This group is followed by 4 left, who's down at the rails. Storm the court between horses, and Nucky on the extreme outside has 5 to make up. Express Train is right together with Defense Wins. Collusion Illusion is asked early, and Shoplifted inching up inside of him. Into the far turn they go. 8 rings, the controlling speed. American Theorem a length and a half behind him in second. Now Express Train splits rivals and comes after the top pair clearly into third. 4 left, Storm the Court on the outside. Defense wins, Shoplifted trying to thread through traffic. Now switching to the outside for a rally. A quarter of a mile to go. 8 rings. American Theorem 2 behind second. Express Train flattened out a bit. Shoplifted on the far outside. But it's 8 rings who has his mind on business. And he is in complete command inside the final furlong. American Theorem valiant, but just chasing the very talented 8 rings, who's back on top with a dominant score in the American Pharoah Stakes. He wins by 4.5. American Theorem second, then it was Storm the Court and Express Train.
They're all in line, ready for a start. They're off in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And a good beginning here, but Dennis's Moment will be last early on. He is well out of the race as Storm the Court goes out to the early lead, and 8 rings is away running in second position. These two will be 1-2 with Wrecking Crew right behind them, moving into that turn. And then it's Scabbard in behind horses. Shoplifted on the inside, Full Flat is next. And Dennis's Moment, who is slow into stride, is last on the inside. He's going to have to come from last position here, and he's 8 lengths off the lead. The first quarter mile was 23.49 seconds. It is Storm the Court who is the pace setter onto the backstretch. And 8 rings and John Velasquez are 3/4 of a length behind. The Nano Door alongside of Wrecking Crew. And right behind them is Scabbard. Mike Smith and Scabbard are outside of horses, and they're 5 lengths from the front. Then Full Flat on the outside, followed by Shoplifted. And Dennis's Moment is still last up the backstretch. He's 9 lengths behind. This is very unexpected of him. A 47.07 half mile, and they're moving for the far turn, where it is Storm the Court continuing to lead 8 rings by a half a length. Anno Door is next on the outside. At the rail comes Wrecking Crew, following in fourth, Full Flat. 5th and 5 lengths to make up. Meanwhile, Dennis's Moment is still last on the far turn. Storm the Court is the leader. Here's Longshot Anno Door moving on the outside. 8 rings is under pressure right behind them. Anno Door at 25-1 has swept up on the outside and has now grabbed the lead with a furlong to go. Storm the Court tries to battle on. Farther out, it's Wrecking Crew. It's going to be an upset here. Dennis's Moment is still last as they come to the final 16th. Storm the Court battles on inside of Anno Door. These 2 long shots will decide the Juvenile, and it is Storm the Court who won it. Anno Door was second, Wrecking Crew was third, and then Scabbard in a big upset in the Juvenile.